In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that works. Hello there, everybody. My name is Nathan, and here today, welcome back to the SYJofficial and the Parang collaboration series. And today we have with me, Dustin.
Hi, my name's Dustin. OG Gen, first generation, newly graduated.
Yeah.
First time guest on Nathan's channel.
Dustin is also in charge of doing all of our makeup for like our performances, our covers and whatnot. And here today, he's actually gonna be doing my makeup, so yeah.
Hopefully I do well.
I actually never had to have my makeup done before because I never really needed it.
Nathan has like skin, so.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see how I turn out. This is gonna be like a very new experience for the both of us. Dustin, you never did makeup for like someone on video before.
Yeah.
And I never really had makeup put on me, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see this new experience for both of us.
Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully it turns out well.
All right, so you ready to make me beautiful, Dustin?
I will enhance your beauty today.
All right, let's get started, y'all.
Change up. Change up, change up, change up. Change up, change up, change up.
Alright, so here we compiled the questions from both Instagram and YouTube community tab. So thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. So to get started off here, this first question comes from Steven. And he's asking, what is the easiest and difficult part of putting on makeup, whether on yourself or others?
So for me, the part that I don't like the most are doing eyebrows. They are one of the most important parts of doing my makeup, but it's the most tedious and like it's not really an exciting part for me. Doing makeup on other people, it's just maybe making sure that they'll like it, because there have been times where I finish and they just like, oh.
What is this?
Oh, that's different. You know your own face the best. I feel like I do makeup the best on myself. What's it called? A disclaimer. I am not a makeup artist. I do not claim to be a makeup artist. I am a makeup enthusiast. So yeah, we'll try this out.
Okay. So you said like the eyebrows are like the most tedious part. Like what about it makes it tedious? Because like I know absolutely zero about makeup except for like foundation. That's pretty much it.
I guess because there's not much creativity you can do with. Well, I mean, people get very creative with their eyebrows, but for me, it's just I just like to kind of just fill it in. I don't get to play with eyeshadows. I don't get to do something. It's just filling my eyebrows. Nothing special.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna go in with some primer. This is
you can do the showing thing with like the hand behind.
This is MAC strobe cream. Oh my god, it's kind of.
Will it focus?
Hang on.
Maybe if I turn off like the light thing. Try it again.
Okay, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
MAC strobe cream in gold light. Ooh. Nathan has good skin. I don't need to cover anything, which is good.
I'm glad.
I've also I've never done base on someone who's darker than me. So I didn't have the luxury of having Nathan go with me to pick out the foundation, pick out that stuff. So I guessed I brought another friend with similar melanin skin like yours.
Oh my gosh. Yes, blot out my dark eye circles. I didn't get sleep last night. Also, we apologize for like the background conversations. We are filming this at our friend's apartment. Shout out to Ashley, Rosalind, Connie, and Yui, and just like everyone who uses this apartment on a daily. If you guys hear any conversations in the background, y'all know who it is. Do I need to like close my eyes or stop talking?
Oh, I will tell you. I just went in with some No Problem by Touch and Soul. Okay, let's go to foundation. Let's see if this matches you.
Okay.
So
I sure hope it matches.
I picked up the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in the shade Toffee. So the best way to test it is if you turn your head. It's a little warm, but I think we can work with it because thank God Nathan doesn't need me to cover anything on this skin.
I drink a lot of water, friends.
Water is important. Or just buy a full coverage foundation like I do. I also bought this Wet n Wild concealer. Let's see if this is a good match too. Yeah, I'll go with that. And for funsies, I just bought this little Tarte one. Okay, yeah, this shade will work out good for you. Okay, let's go in. So on the outside of your face, I'm gonna take this stick foundation. It's in the shade Toffee Pecan or Pecan. however you say it, where you're from.
Pecan. It's like if you say caramel or caramel.
I say caramel.
Me too. Next question is from Kelsey Brennan, and she asks, favorite makeup on a specific idol?
There's a lot. My makeup is very, I like to think natural, but not natural because I spend a lot of money on this makeup, so I would want you to see it. So I definitely go for like very kind of natural skin, but then like really like, I'm so into glitter right now, so very sparkle right now.
It's kind of like a natural, but more like elevated.
Yes, elevated natural. Okay, yeah, no, this shade is good for you. After we add everything else, I think it'll be good.
It's interesting.
How does it feel having product on your face?
I don't know. It doesn't really feel any different.
What do you like? What do you usually put on your face? Do you at least have moisturizer? You need sunscreen at least.
Yeah, like I do moisturize, but like my lotion like has sunscreen built into it. Most I really just do is like put on lotion and just like I just go out. And that's pretty much it.
Going back to the on a specific idol.
So like, is there like any specific idol that has like a look that you absolutely love?
I know that BTS, like they love their eye makeup. Like some of their looks are really nice. My favorite, there's this one look on Joshua from 17 that like, it was so good.
Do you remember like what comeback it was from, or like?
No, it was a picture that a friend had sent me.
Oh.
And she was like, "Can you do this look?" And it was like, I think it was a fan edit actually. And then he had like red eyeliner, and it was like the coolest thing ever. But I love. But no, if I had to pick a specific idol, it would be Baekhyun, because his eye makeup is so good. His face carries makeup really well. So I'm going in with the Tarte concealer. The Shape Tape in medium. I was gonna get deep dark, but I was like, I don't.
Would that be too dark on you?
Yeah, especially for concealer, we want to brighten certain areas. I like to brighten these areas right here. It's okay. If you start tearing up, just let me know.
Oh no, it's not even that. It's just like it tickles.
Yeah. I'm gonna move on to a sponge to get into those deeper to reach areas.
Ever accidentally like poked one of the members' eyes doing their makeup?
Absolutely. People that cry a lot are Daryl. Daryl cried a lot when I did his makeup. His eyes are very sensitive. Adrian used to cry a lot too when I used to do his makeup, and I've kind of conditioned him in time, so he doesn't really cry as often. Although last night when we were getting ready for a cover, he did start crying because I think it was the first time I put glitter on him. So you have to get really close up, and he started tearing up.
Interesting. How do I look, everybody?
Nice.
I kind of feel, I don't know why, but I feel like I look like Jihoon from 101.
Really?
A little bit. I don't know, maybe it's just like the...
Ah, I see. Yeah. I'm gonna go in with, this is kind of an expensive product, but it is pretty good. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Wow. In the shade medium.
That's a handful to say.
I know.
This next question isn't really a question, but it comes from K to the Chang, or Katrina, and she says, ew.
She's just jealous of me, that's why. It's okay, you accept your haters, and it's okay that you have haters. That means you're successful. You need to look up. Try not to kind of crease this much. Okay. Ashley!
Kevin!
Stop it, Kevin!
I hear
Stop
Ashley.
it, Kevin, don't touch me!
Don't touch me, Kevin!
Everyone say hello to Ashley. Ashley, are you wooing in the background?
No.
Yeah. Kevin, don't touch me.
I'll probably put like ATs in the background as you're walking in. Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
There's gonna be like cameos of like all the members walking up and downstairs because we're using their apartment to film this, which I am thankful for.
Your skin picks up foundation really well.
Oh.
Or maybe this is just a really good foundation.
You said it was like expensive though, wasn't it?
Well, this powder's expensive. The Wet n Wild was, I believe, $5.
Ooh.
It's all about the quality for me. Next, I like to go in with contour now.
Ooh.
So for contour, something that would match Nathan's face that I have is the Anastasia contour palette in this shade light to medium.
Do the thing where you have to put your hand behind.
Okay, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna take a Fenty Beauty brush. It's a shark tooth brush. That's how Rihanna calls it. Here, let me do. There we go. If you were to turn to the side, it like perfectly hugs your cheek.
Oh.
It gives you that like instant contour.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That felt like a little bit more different than the other brushes too.
Yeah. So I like to go follow the cheek and then bring it down here. And then I like to take some more powder. I'm just dipping into the third right here. I like to bring it up here for a more natural look. Ashley's obsessed with my booty. Go work out already.
You need to work out.
So that way it would slim and go under the jaw if you need a little bit of help like I do too. And then what I like to do is, just to make sure it doesn't look like that, I like to bring it up almost into where you would put your blush. So it looks like you're kind of tan, but then at the bottom, you look really chiseled.
Oh.
Because people don't just look at you like this or like this. There are people who could be behind you too. So you don't want like, after that whole thing, you're gonna have like a big bunch of like contour right there. So I like to bring it behind the cheek or like behind the ear and then bring it down so it looks, you know, no one could clock you.
Clock you?
Yeah, no one could clock that, you know.
Dang. How does that look, y'all? Okay, so this next question comes from SKZ or Stray Kids Playa, and she asked, how did you get into makeup / styling outfits for Parang?
Well, because Adrian knows, because me and Adrian have known each other since high school. While I answer this question, I'm gonna do Nathan's eyebrows, which won't take that long. So in high school, our dance team was very ahead of the other kind of high school dance teams you think of. It was borderline like a professional dance team that we were on. And our coordinator was very specific about styling as well as dance. If you didn't look good on stage, then, you know, it would not help your dancing at all. And that's how me and Adrian and everyone else on that team were conditioned to think about stuff. So going into college and then getting onto Parang, I already kind of had my ideas of what I wanted to do now that I was on a new team, how I wanted things to go. And when it came down to performances, our first performance, the members at the time were like, hey, you know, what do you guys think we should do? And no one was really saying anything. I was like, you know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is how you're gonna look. This is, you know, that was my mindset. I wasn't, you know, obviously trying to like, you know, be that person. But, you know, if no one said anything, hey, why not, you know, step up, you know. You never know when you're gonna, you know, have an opportunity to really have your ideas presented like that. And it really worked out. 5 years later, here I am.
Here we are.
Here we are, me styling, you know, not necessarily styling, but having an opinion on what would look best on certain members. How I got into makeup. How did I get into makeup? In high school, I was never into it. The most we did was like black eyeliner and we all looked like raccoons. In college, again, I wasn't really into it, but I knew that it was like a part of, you know, the whole like performing and that kind of stuff. So I just had like my friends at the time like, hey, can you like do this on me, can you do that on me? And then, you know, through YouTube, like you slowly start to like find like, makeup tutorials. You know, at the time that I started getting into it, you know, the beauty community on YouTube was like starting to grow. You know, it's a huge thing now, but at the time it was like really starting to grow, and that's how I got into it. I was like, you know what? I didn't have a job at the time. I got like maybe like $20 a week from my parents. I hated asking money from my parents. So with whatever money I had to make do. Like I would always go to the drugstore, I would go to Target, I would go to CVS all the time, find the cheapest stuff I could, and then just like try it on my face. Now grown into something that really like de-stresses me. It's something that, you know, so much fun. I'm so glad that nowadays people look at makeup as an art form rather than, you know, some, you know, makeup. You know, it's an art form. I'm gonna go into blush now. This is one that I just picked up from Shop Miss A. I don't know what it's called.
Doesn't really have like a name on it.
If you go online and if you look at this, if you find this, I think it's named after a gem. I think, yeah, but it's super pretty. It's super shimmery. That's what I really like about it. And I like blushes that are very like purple, pink, mauve. I don't really, I don't really like a kind of rosy, like red blush. I like more like muted pinks, purples, that kind of stuff. I think on Nathan's skin tone, this is gonna look really nice. I don't like the whole put on the apples. I like up here where you put like your highlight. So I feel like it looks more natural and it gives you that really like pretty like flushed look. That's very in right now with K-beauty, like very flush.
So this next question comes from Lil Babyface, and she asked, who are Dustin's biases in The Boys and AB6?
The Boys, my man is Kevin. He is the one, you don't try him. And in AB6, I would say my bias is Wong. His personality is just really cute and like, I love someone who comes from hardship and really grows and really develops into a really like strong person.
Right.
I feel like that's what he did.
Right, because he's like, he was an ex-YG Silver Boy, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. On the AB6 show, before they debuted, he was talking about how, you know, like one day he was asked to leave YG and that was super hard on him.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then, but I'm so glad everything worked out for him, and that's why I stan him, because he's strong, and he's also a really good singer.
That's very respectable. I like Wong too. My bias would, well, I guess I would chip in here. I haven't gotten into The Boys per se just yet. I only know, I think, Sunwoo? I think that's his name?
Yeah.
Because like, a couple of our friends keep saying that our teammate Daryl looks like him.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like someone looks like you and Daryl, like if you mix the two people together.
And for AB6, my bias is Youngmin.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it because of Produce 101? Dohyun's like a very close second for me. Very close second.
I think for my close second would have to be either Woojin or Daehui. Just set me free. Oh, the sun's like getting in your face, Dustin. Hang on, let me see if I can change the lighting.
Well, we scoot this way then.
Go gym now.
Oh, you're gonna go to the gym?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Ashley, what do you think of this so far?
You're so pretty.
Yeah, isn't your skin so smooth?
Yeah. I want to trade skins.
Same.
Okay.
You have great skin.
Oh, thank you, Ashley. Have fun at the gym.
Right? Nathan's skin like takes makeup really well.
I'm surprised.
And
it's
use
not even
like
final
the
yet.
littlest amount of foundation and concealer on you. For eyes, we're gonna go into the Anastasia Soft Glam palette right here. Mine is abused. That means, you know.
I mean, you use it
like
a lot.
it. That means you like it. All right.
So this next question comes from Wookie the Queen, and she/he asked, how do Parang dance so well? Like, dude, I look like SpongeBob when I don't dance. A dance I made myself, and like,
SpongeBob danced very well on the show.
yeah.
Hard work, practice. You know, we are a humble team. I think it's just a lot of hard work. When I tell people I dance, they're like, oh, you know, or they see me dance, they're like, oh my god, you're such like a good dancer. They throw a whole bunch of compliments. I'm like, you know, I don't like calling myself a dancer because I don't have a dancing background. I do like I enjoy dancing. I don't call myself like a dancer. I feel like dancing is a skill you can learn if you put in the time and the effort.
Right.
And that's what we do. That's what we, you know, that's how we like to train ourselves. Outside of, you know, like practice and stuff, we all do like dancing for fun. You know, dancing should be a hobby. Like, I feel like nowadays, everyone who's dancing should like dancing because they like dancing, not because of
They have to.
external things. Views, fans, you should be a dancer first.
Respect that.
I'm starting with these like really, my favorite color right now is like rustic. It's like a warm brown. I take that one with a little bit of burnt orange. I take it onto the edges right here it really makes your eyes look round. I find that looks nice. If you put it inside here, it kind of contours the nose too while you're at it.
Ooh.
So you want to start, I like starting lighter with transition colors and then slowly building it up. And then adding a little bit of the drama.
Drama.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go into like a more like warmer, it's called Sienna. It's a little bit darker, and that's how we're gonna slowly build this up. Starting really close to the lash line. Is that Ashley?
Kevin,
Yep, that's Ashley.
I forgot my water.
That's the most essential part.
Water is important if you want to have good skin like Nathan.
Kevin,
Stop it! Don't touch me!
I wish I understood these references.
The boys are so hilarious on V Live.
Hey Dustin, what happens if I didn't go to the mall at noon today?
I was sleeping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Karen, come say hi to the people watching at home.
Wait, come look at how beautiful Nathan's skin is though. Like, I'm so jealous.
Wow.
Look how beautiful his skin is.
I know. Wow. Is that blush I see too?
It is blush, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm turning him into me. Stop don't touch me, cousin.
This is a family-friendly channel, I think.
Not when we're here.
Not when Karen's on camera.
The chic pink eye.
That's family friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
He hasn't started crying like Adrian.
Oh, tragic. I see you.
Bye.
Come on, babe.
Babe, it's just your legs.
We see you fall down the stairs.
Dustin's living his YouTube makeup tutorial.
I am. This is so much fun.
We're making his dreams come true.
Thumbs this video up if you think I should start my own channel.
Ooh. Alright, so I think this is the last question actually. We went through this pretty quickly. So this last question comes from Nicole Louie, and she's asking, when did you two meet? How much dance experience not in Parang do you have? Do you have a favorite thing to do when you're stressed out? And what is the motivation you have to dance? Very big chock-full question.
Alright, those are like 3 questions in one. Alright.
So how did we meet?
How did we meet? Okay, so we met when I was either a sophomore or a junior. I think it was sophomore year.
Pretty sure it was
when
sophomore
yeah,
year,
it was
my freshman year.
When Nathan first came to SJSU. We remember him as a super bubbly, super energetic person.
Oh.
Yeah, and he did audition once, you know, but like, you know, your time comes. Like,
Longtime viewers of the channel would know my history with Parang too, but in case you guys don't, I auditioned for Parang once and I didn't get in the first time, but the second time I auditioned again and the rest is history. I'm here now.
like good kimchi, you know, like it gets better with time.
Didn't JYP use that analogy with Somi?
Yes, and now look where Somi is.
NYG.
Every day is her birthday.
But we weren't invited. Okay, so Nathan didn't make it the first year, but that year, me and Nathan happened to have Japanese class together.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we happened to have Japanese class together, and that's how we got close.
I was the one who like carried you in that class too, right?
Nathan carried me in Japanese because my Japanese was not good.
And like I took Japanese for like 3 years in high school
Yeah, Nathan was a cheater.
because I already like knew everything.
The first day, Sensei was like, if any of you have any Japanese experience, you have to leave this class.
and I was just like,
I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's how we got close, was through Japanese class and that crazy Sensei.
I helped Dustin get an A in that class.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you end up getting an A in that class?
I got a good grade, but sadly that did not count for anything for my major.
Oh.
So I am an international business major. So if anyone on LinkedIn, Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter is looking at this and would like to offer me a position, I am still looking. So now I'm going back in with these corally shades right here, and I like to do this thing where I like to go here and then kind of bring it down to give it that kind of like really like, I like that whole like tired look. You haven't slept for 3 days.
I mean,
Pink eye look. Yeah.
I mean, that's me right now, so
Yeah,
I guess
so
it's
I like to
fitting.
do that. I don't know if you could tell on camera that since I did eyeshadow here and in inner corner, there's a space of like kind of bareness in the middle. Then that really makes your eye look round. So I'm gonna add some shimmer there. These are the Touch Insole Medalist Sparkling Foiled Pigments. They are like the most reflective things ever. You look at that. This is in the shade Cream Peach.
The next part of the question is, how much dance experience outside of Parang do you have?
I started dancing in high school. At first, I was just kind of dancing in my room. That's when I first started getting into K-pop, really. And then finally, one day, one of my high school friends was like, Dustin, we need you to dance in a performance with us. Can you? And I was like, he had to convince me. And I finally said yes. And the first ever K-pop dance that I ever did live in front of people was Hush by A-Pink.
Oh!
There's video of it somewhere on the deep dark web of it, and I was looking down at the floor the whole time. But that's what sparked it. And then 2 dance teams in high school. I was one at my school and then one at another school with Adrian. So I've had 2 to 3 years out like in high school, but like on 2 different teams. And then I joined Pentagon.
Nice.
So if you close your eye, let me just go right in the center. This really gives you like the wet look. Like it looks like really glossy. That's the kind of vibe that I'm going for right now. You accidentally packed on a little bit too much. You just kind of blend it out on the sides.
I'm learning, guys.
I feel like that's the trend right now in makeup, or at least American beauty right now. Everyone wants to look like they have glowing glass skin, but not all of us are Nathan, so...
Please. Favorite thing to do when you're stressed out?
I like eating. I'm an emotional eater. I eat when I'm bored. That's not good. Makeup is very kind of meditating. What's the word for it? It's therapeutic. Makeup is very therapeutic for me. Like if I'm having a really stressed day, I like at like 2 in the morning, I would do a whole like face like I'm going to like Grammys or something. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have editing power with this. I know how to censor.
At the end of the day is the best time for you to like practice and experiment, because if you had makeup on the whole day, like don't just wash it off. Like experiment. Go in with like bright colors, see what you like. I'm feeling inspired, and I would just try a bunch of stuff on. Even if it didn't look good, I knew what not to do. So it's very important to not just follow what YouTube says. They say it should look like this. How do I kind of shape it to my own face? So it's all about just experimenting and trying on.
Like personalizing your routine for yourself.
Yeah. So now I'm taking darker shadow right onto the lash line to kind of make it look a little more smoky.
Red lip.
Now I'm gonna move on to the lower lash line, which is probably like my favorite thing to do, because you see the little like fat deposit under your eye. That's very trendy right now in Korea. I like really emphasizing that and then adding sparkle there, and your eyes just pop a lot more.
Okay.
That's what I like doing. So I'm gonna go back into this neon palette. I'm gonna go into these 2 shades and dip a little bit into like this really bright shade. See, like right now they're really like defined.
Oh, I see it.
And then you go in with another brush that doesn't really have that much stuff, and then you blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. And then I like using like these kind of like pinks, reds, you know, very like earth tones, so it gives you that really like kind of sleepy but natural look. Outer V right here, and kind of connect it and make sure it looks all blended. Adrian, do you have any ideas?
Yes, I do.
His dance history.
Yeah, Nathan, what is your dance history? How did you get started?
When I got into K-pop, I think I got into K-pop either 7th or 8th grade. And then I think my first group was either Super Junior or Beast. And my first K-pop choreo that I ever learned was Neverland by UKISS.
Oh, that's such a good song.
It's still a bop to this day.
It is. Honestly, yeah. UKISS was such an underrated group nowadays. I've just taken some of these cute little shimmers and I put it right on top just to give it a little fun twist. And I added some darker shadows like these ones, and if you just look to camera, so I just added right here to really like define it. Like it really looks like it makes the eye bag really pop.
Oh wait, let me get closer. Oh snap, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at.
And now to really add the pop like I did, like that little glitter, I am going to take SYJOfficial Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow. It is in the shade Hard to Read. Okay, well it's really pretty. Like it looks really lavender, but when you apply it onto your eye, it shifts gold. I love a dual chrome shift. And I'm going to take it on my favorite brush. Oh, well, in college, whenever I had the chance, I would always wear makeup to class if I had the time. How did you feel? Because I know we started getting close the same time I started wearing makeup to school. Did you ever notice, or?
I mean, I did, but like I wasn't like really one to like point it out.
Yeah.
Like it all depends on like the look that you had for that day, because like more looks more natural than others.
Yeah.
And like I didn't want to be like the one that's like, oh, I like your makeup today, and you're wearing nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Because I know it might have been a little different for you seeing a boy in makeup at least.
I mean, I'm kind of used to it because like a lot of my my friend circle, like not to like sound like that person, but it consists of more like women than men. But like I don't know, I think like most of the guys in my friend group, like you, like Adrian and like Kyle before he moved down south. Miss you, buddy. I don't know, I kind of gotten used to it, and like it's a normality now.
That's good.
Yeah, so I don't really like question it when like guys wear makeup. Like I kind of learned to appreciate that too.
Open-mindedness.
Yeah, because when I first started wearing makeup, I was pretty self-conscious, like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit different, you know, people are gonna be looking a little more, but as you kind of start like pushing yourself out there, you kind of realize that no one really cares, but like not in like a bad sense, but like no one, like it's not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
And if it's what you like to do, then I say you go for it. I know it's scary, but you can start gradually. I found, okay, so this is my absolute favorite brush for like my under eye to get that glare on. It's from Smashbox. It's called the Multitasking Detailer. And it's like this tiny little like tip. And it's the perfect size to like get like glitter right. If you like it in the inner corner, like I do sometimes, or if you like putting it right there, it's the perfect size. I highly recommend this brush. I like put it right in the center and then kind of blend it out to the edges.
Ooh, cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Oh yeah, this eyeshadow is a little cold.
Is this the part where I start crying now?
Oh yeah, this is usually where people start crying, but I have confidence in you, and there we go.
Dang, I'm glowing.
Glowy, wet skin, you know. You want to look like you just dunked your face in not gasoline.
Gasoline.
Vaseline.
I'm like blanking out on like what other questions we can ask each other. What was your first impression on me, Dustin?
I thought you were very energetic. What's the word I used earlier? But like how I was describing when I first met you is how I felt. Like you were very eager to learn. You were very eager to be part of us. I feel like that's great, but like we did feel like, you know, like let's wait one more year. Let's see what he can do. And we, you know, you grew and matured into someone who, you know, we thought could really do well, and you absolutely have been killing it.
Thank you.
So after we have the under eye beautifulness, I like to define the lash line. I don't like doing eyeliner on me because it's just not my vibe. If it's your vibe, go for it. But for me, I like using like powders. So I'm gonna take a dark powder, mix these two. If you close your eyes.
I heard like eyeliner is like one of the hardest things to like master when it comes to makeup.
It is. It's really stressful because, you know, you want them to be perfect. You want them to be symmetrical. One eye looks great. Once you do the other eye, it looks different, and then you have to fix the good eye, but you don't want to fix it because it was good.
Right.
And again, it all takes practice. I feel like with anything, dancing, makeup, whatever, practice makes perfect.
Definitely.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something in the inner corner to make it brighter. And right in the inner corner. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. If you have that, oh, that's a lot.
Oh, I feel it too.
Yeah. Take a clean, fluffy brush and then just kind of blend it out.
On a percent of like 0 to 100, what is Nathan's makeup progress right now?
My makeup what?
Your progress.
We're probably like 85% done.
Oh.
All I have to add are the finishing touches: lips, highlight, setting spray, and you're done.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, so with all these products, like, what would you say would be like your favorites?
My top 3 favorite products right now are the Touch and Soul. Like, I just ordered like another shade online because they are having, I think, 50% off these right now. If I don't know when Nathan's gonna put this up, but like if you check the website right now, they're on sale.
I'll try to edit this as fast as I can.
Next, probably be right now. I love a good gloss. Ooh, my favorite lipstick right now. This is from, I believe, Maybelline. This is Chocolate Lust number 60. Really pretty shade. I'm gonna put it on Nathan in a bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's super pretty. It's like a lipstick, but when you put it on, it's really glossy. I just bought this sponge from Shop Miss A. This is the super soft one. There's like a regular one and a super soft one. This is super good. Ooh. Super good. I love a good sponge. So I'm just going back over a tip that I love. Like, I learned this from Casey Holmes on YouTube. Congrats on the baby. I don't know her, but
I might as well put it out there.
You go over with a dual fiber brush.
Ooh.
Like, it has the larger fibers on top and then the denser ones on the bottom. This really just helps blend everything. This is a great last step to make sure everything's blended, because you don't like any, for this look, you don't like any harsh lines. I can't get over Nathan's skin. Nathan's skin looks incredible.
I did not expect like my skin.
Your skin looks perfect. I'm gonna keep this, and for showcase and other performances, I'm putting it on you.
Oh, I mean, you only have like Fire at the Fountain and Gala left to do that, so
It's okay. Okay. If we're speaking more about my favorite glitter products, I bought these on YesStyle. I saw this Korean YouTuber, I don't remember her, but like she had a swatch as her thumbnail of this, and I knew I had to buy them. These are the BBIA Jewel Shadows. They came in a collection of 3. I believe they're the summer collection, and they are like holographic glitter, and they're like the prettiest thing ever. I don't know if you could tell, but it's like super glittery.
kind of reminds me of like Twice's look during Fancy.
Yeah, like you can see the shades of like green, purple, blue, like all the glitters. I highly recommend them. They're not super expensive. They did get to me in like 2 months. I kind of want to try this blush on you just to see how it looks because I bought it and it's super pretty. This is from the SAEM. SAEM, the Korean brand right here. This is in the shade
Oh, it's in Hong Kong.
Wild Plum. I'm taking this on a brush right here. This is kyungsoᄉ #2 brush. kyungsoᄉ brushes are really good. They are really pricey though. If you have the coin for it, might as well. But they're really good quality. I like to just put it like right here, right under your eye. Like sometimes I connect the eyeshadow I did with the blush. Okay, so I'm gonna spray down Nathan's face with a little Milani Make It Last. This is one of the best drugstore setting sprays ever. It'll make your makeup last forever. All right, so close your eyes. And I think it smells nice. I love the smell of makeup.
Actually, does smell pretty nice.
I'm gonna go in, so like I was talking about like glitter and like how I don't like things to have really much of a base color. So I've been into like those like glittery, like wet looking highlights. It's not for everyone. If you don't like glitter like exploding everywhere, don't go for these. But these are my two favorites right now. The Fenty Beauty Diamond. This one's really good. And then Jeffree Star's Supreme Frost in Diamond Wet. I'm gonna go in with this one on Nathan right now.
I know this person.
Jeffree Star, the ultimate makeup like mogul. He's controversial, but something that's not controversial are his makeup products. They are like, love him or hate him, his products are good. Right there, turn this side. Oh, so they could see that glow. I love highlight. I know I'm a basic makeup user for saying I love highlight, but
It's okay. It's all about the small things, right?
yeah. I like to put here, and then if Nathan's hair was up like mine, I like putting it like right here too. Here, here, here. That's how you make your skin look like really glistening, glowy. And then I like going right here, or maybe a little bit on the tip, a little bit right here. And then if you turn, like look at that glow. Look at that glow.
Oh, I like it.
Right?
I really do.
Like, for like boy beat, you know, natural beat, I just do concealer, brows, a little bit of bronzer, blush, just to give my face dimension because you don't want to look like flat face.
Right.
Highlight, gloss, I'm done. And for all the boys that I do makeup for the team, I usually just do bronzer, a little bit of shading just to give them a little more definition, a little bit of eyebrows, highlight, and you're done. All right, let's move on to lips now.
Red lip.
No. No red lip here. So I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Chocolate Lust. I don't like my lipstick looking too perfect, so I just dab in the middle, and then you like do and you like pucker it. So I go in here, and then I go above, just right here, and then just, and then you can take a brush, and that just creates like a little flush color. I might add a little bit of this. This is from L'Oreal. This is an Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is from the Macaroon collection. A little bit in the center. Okay, and then finally for gloss, I'm gonna go in with the Dose of Colors. This one was from the Desi and Katie collection. This one's in Over the Top. It's the one with like all the super fine golden reflex. We're just doing that right on top.
Sweet.
And this gloss smells really good too. I love a gloss that smells like sweet, like baked goods.
Oh, I know it.
Like vanilla. All right, one final spray down. Because the spraying, like if you put on a lot of powder, spraying it will just make it look like fresh, healthy skin. Finally go over with like a little powder puff, just to press everything in. Make sure all the powder's set in, because you're gonna have a long day of being a bad bee. So go in, you could take your sponge and go in. And then if you're feeling really crazy, go in with a final little hit with the Fenty one. I just like tap, 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 and we are done.
Whoa! How does?
Take a look. Not bad if I say so myself.
Dang. We get like really close up. What do you guys think about this?
Hopefully I did a good job.
I say you did. I don't know, I really like it.
It's good. All right, thank God, because I can do like I literally did onto you what I do onto myself, which is just like really like, you know.
So should we probably call in everyone and see what they think?
Yeah, let's do it. Guys, go get your mom.
Do you want to see how I look?
Yeah. That's a nice voice, God.
I think it looks good. All right.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Excuse me?
Is that a good thing?
I like it. Open?
Can you click?
I feel like you just took like a glue stick and then glitter on his face. It doesn't look like you did much in terms of like.
But Nathan
much.
has really good skin.
He
That's what I
does.
was shocked about.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Look at him. He's
Yeah.
like Daryl. Has no blemishes or anything.
Yeah, I definitely did like how I would do my makeup for a performance.
There's a lot of glitter. I thought you were gonna go for like adding lashes, like the drag queen type of look for him.
Nathan didn't want that.
Oh.
He
And
wanted.
plus, I only have like so many minutes before class anyway, so.
You're in a class like this?
Yeah, I have class at 6.
Oh, so you're gonna go to class like this?
I don't know.
I have makeup wipes. It's okay.
So what do you guys think of my look today? Let me know in the comment section down below. Dustin, you have like any last minute words to say? Have I helped you fulfill your dream of being a YouTube?
Being a
artist?
YouTube beauty guru. This was fun. I would do it again.
Yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today. I had a really fun time getting my makeup done. I really enjoyed like the whole process and everything. Been recording for like an hour, so hope you guys got a good kick out of that. And guys, make sure you keep an eye out on the YouTube community tab here on YouTube and on my Instagram stories where I'll be asking for your guys' questions for the next special guest. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching, but that is my time. My name is Nathan, SYJofficial. This is Dustin Tran. This is all of my friends. Everybody say goodbye. And guys, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.